We turn our sights now to a Broadway debut of another sort. Thursday night, for one night only, on stage's own Frank DiLella got the chance to join the company of the musical Mary Poppins. And Frank joins me now with details. Frank.
Thanks, Donna. The practically perfect nanny known as Mary Poppins has been wowing audiences on Broadway for 4 years now. The British character claims in the finale of the show that anything can happen if you let it. And for me, at least, that turned out to be true. A few weeks ago, I got a call from the folks over at Disney Theatricals inviting me to make my Broadway debut in Mary Poppins. And this past Thursday night, a childhood dream came to fruition. I got to play the town vicar and a chimney sweep. Let's take a look. All the action took place at Broadway's New Amsterdam Theater, where I arrived mid-afternoon on Thursday for my put-in rehearsal for my roles as the town vicar in Act 1 and a chimney sweep in Act 2.
Hi, Suzanne Halinsky.
Assistant dance captain Suzanne Halinsky was my go-to gal for the day. She was there to place me into my 2 scenes, Jolly Holiday and the Step in Time reprise.
So you can do that one like, back to nursery, step in time.
After rehearsal, I had a little break, and then it was time to prep for the big debut. I got to the theater a few hours before curtain, dropped my stuff off in my dressing room, which was full of opening night flowers, and then I went on to the deck, as they call it, to meet the man behind the magic, president of Disney Theatricals, Tom Schumacher. Tom informed me of a possible last-minute switch regarding Gavin Lee, who stars as Bert in the show.
You are aware that Gavin Lee's wife is pregnant and about to have a child.
Okay.
Which means if she goes into labor tonight, Frank, you're going to have to go on as Bert.
Oh my gosh.
It's not that hard. You just have to know a lot of lines, sing a lot of songs, do a lot of dancing, and go completely around the proscenium upside down in a harness. So if you've got that down, if the call comes in that she's on her way to the hospital, Gav will leave, and then I think it's you on tonight, Frank. So I don't want you to be nervous, because that's what could happen.
All right, Tom. Well, fingers crossed. Then it was time to meet the lady of the hour, Mary Poppins herself, Laura Michelle Kelly.
I love coming to work every day, and you're going to know what it feels like because you're going to be on stage in a minute.
I'm so excited.
Don't you have to get a soot on?
I do have to go get my makeup on,
Yeah,
so
okay.
it's good to see you. I'll
can't
see you
wait
on
to
stage.
I'm going to glance at you when you're the vicar. You're the vicar, right?
I'm the vicar,
Okay,
yeah.
I'm going to glance at you on stage, so look out for
Don't
me.
make me laugh. I have a tendency to laugh on stage. Don't make me laugh.
I'm trying not to.
Next, it was on to meet Gavin Lee, who gave me some last-minute tips.
You need to think period, 1910 London, you're on top of a rooftop, so you're not on a stage,
Okay.
you're 100 feet in the air, at least 200 feet in the air, so you may fall off at any time. That's the thing we always think about in Step in Time.
Okay.
And of course, the chimney sweeps shake, you have to spit on your hand first, wipe it on your trousers.
And shake.
Best of luck, Governor!
I got into makeup, my dresser Tom helped me with my first costume, and then it was showtime.
Chimney, chim, chimney, chim, chim, chiroo. That's what I likes, and I likes what I do. Today I'm a screamer, and as you can see, a screamer's an artist of highest degree.
Phew! I made it through my first scene, but no time to rest. When I got off stage, I reviewed my Act 2 number with company member Barrett Davis. During intermission, I changed into the sweep costume, soot and all, and then it was time to step in time. All in all, I did it. All in all, a success. So I got the job.
You're here. Anytime you want, you can do a crossover as a vicar and run up the stairs as a sweep.
And finally, it was out the stage door to greet my fans. And Donna, you know, it was such a great night.
Yeah, and Frank, now, you didn't think you could get away with making your Broadway debut without a review from Roma Torre, right?
If you say so.
Well, you know, just when you thought Mary Poppins couldn't get any better with the return of the original leads, Gavin Lee and Laura Michelle Kelly, how wonderful to discover another new talent in the making. Frank DiLella, in the dual role of the vicar and a chimney sweep, was amazing. What presence, what legwork, what a way with a brush. But you know, I know Frank, and so I'm a little biased. Why don't we talk to some members of the audience and get their opinions? You, ma'am.
I have to say, I think Mary was popping, but Frank DiLella stole the show. Frank DiLella, right? Is that his name? Fantastic. I mean, the entire crew is fantastic. But Frank DiLella, wow.
He's delightful, he's delicious, he's DiLella.
Frank just simply soared. I'm coming back.
The greatest live performance I have ever seen.
I really think seeing Frank changed my life.
I've never seen anything like it. Frank DiLella swept me away. He walked away with that chimney sweep number.
It's like watching the new Richard Burton.
Yes, Frank, I was there too. You made us all proud.
Thank you, Don.
Bravo.
Thank you, thank you.
But let me ask you, on a serious note, what kind of insight did you gain from being behind the scenes with a big Broadway musical?
Well, the show backstage is just as elaborate as the show on stage. You know, from set pieces rolling in, wardrobe people there, fixing costumes in between scenes, makeup people coming in. It was pretty incredible to be there, and the whole experience of being on Broadway for one night only. Wow, it was cool.
Yeah, whet your appetite for more?
If there are offers, let's see. We'll see.
Thanks, Frank.